For Flynn.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. Tonight I would like to give my address in respect to hydrogen, green steel, the government's $2 billion hydrogen Head Start program, what that means for Gladstone, in my electorate of Flynn, what it means for those people, and pose some questions to the government and, in fact, those people up opposite who are listening. So, as we all know, the government is relentlessly pursuing this argument of net zero by 2050. And as I said, the production of green hydrogen, the production of green steel, and these sorts of things have all got relevance in my electorate of Flynn, because Gladstone has been nominated as a hydrogen hub. And we know that there are pilot projects there. The Stanwell Corporation is proposing to produce 5,000 tonnes of ammonia, which is 882 tonnes of hydrogen, and they have said in their proposal that this will require 3 gigawatts of energy, renewable energy, wind turbines and solar panels. So what does that actually mean? The Gladstone Power Station, the coal-fired power station there, is a power station that's capable of producing 1.6 gigawatts of energy. So the reality of that is that this small pilot project will require approximately double the generating capacity of the Gladstone Power Station in solar panels and wind turbines to happen. Now, the Ports Corporation in Gladstone has proposed a 4 million tonne hydrogen precinct at Gladstone, and they have said in their presentation a year ago that that will require 110 gigawatts of renewable energy. Now, to put that into perspective, 110 gigawatts of renewable energy is approximately double the entire generating capacity of the Australian grid. They have said in their presentation it will require 10,000 wind turbines and 2,500 solar panels and 45,000 megalitres of fresh water every year to achieve this. Now, Mr Speaker, before me I have the World Steel Association's fact sheet on hydrogen and green steel and what might be required in respect to the hydrogen required to convert the world's steel industry away from coal. And I'll quote from it, and it says here, around 70 million tonnes of dedicated hydrogen are produced today, 76% from natural gas, almost all the rest, 23% from coal, and less than 0.1% of global dedicated hydrogen production today comes from water electrolysis. If all the current dedicated hydrogen production were produced through water electrolysis using electricity to create hydrogen, this would result in the annual electricity demand of 3,600 terawatt-hours, more than the electrical generation capacity of the entire EU. Now, this is insane, this proposal, because the hydrogen that is used in the world today, very, very little of it is used in the production of green steel. Now, the fact is that the steel industry uses 1.1 billion tonnes of coal, and if we were to replace that with hydrogen, you would have to multiply that factor of electricity generation, wind turbines, solar panels and so forth, by a factor of 100. Now, the question I pose to the government and to those opposite is how is this possibly economically responsible management in Australia when we've got people who are living in cars, people who are living in tents and people who can't afford to send their children to football practice and netball practice because of the cost of living, and it is all related to the cost of energy.